it's officially September session 1, and I'm just recording just in case if the information can be replicated for anyone else. I don't know Linda's question yet, but let's find out.
Well, this topic is on Facebook ads, correct?
Yeah, it can be anything.
It can be anything. Well, I tuned in about Facebook ads because I've only ever done one and it wasn't very successful at all. So I'm here to learn what I can, what makes a good ad. And, you know, Facebook is always trying to encourage you to take a post and promote it. And I don't know what makes a good post, so, or who to promote it to even, like, because you get to choose, right?
Yeah, that's a brilliant question, but it's perfect because I also wanted to remind you that during these workshops, we can build your ad. So you can come, you know, prepared, and we can build your ad on the call. It literally takes 15 minutes when all the elements are prepared. And on the next call, you can come and I can help you monitor. So this is how easy it can be. It doesn't mean that you don't, you can't hire me privately, but this is a way. It's like a budget-friendly option to create Facebook ads. Okay, so with this in mind, like it's a good question in terms of, I just wanted to come back and to your comments that it wasn't successful. So my belief is that there is no such thing as unsuccessful Facebook ad because it gives you information. So when it didn't result in the action you wanted it to produce, it still gives you information. So, and it gives you information, maybe the audience wasn't right or your message wasn't compelling enough that it didn't convert or the landing page didn't convert. And you're right. So Facebook ads will invite you to boost the post. So boosting the post is like the easiest thing you can do. However, I wouldn't recommend to go into that. They do it automatically. To be honest, they don't care. It's their income stream, and if you don't ask, so nobody is going to do it. And what they do, and they give you like a truthful information saying this post performs better, but they don't have this distinction whether it's your post or maybe you shared somebody's fluffy inspirational quotes that takes off, everyone is sharing, and according to Facebook data, it performs well, but it doesn't do anything for your business. It does for your Facebook page reach, which is good, but it doesn't perform well for business results. That's why you always need to make a conscious decision to do Facebook ad. And I also would recommend that you do it through Ads Manager. It may seem kind of like more difficult. It's not. It's very straightforward. I will create a separate folder if I haven't created yet, but I have this set of free Facebook ads. And tomorrow I'm doing another set just to go deeper on the creative part of the ad. But what makes good ads? So it's your offer, right? Your offer and knowing what your audience wants, what language they talk, and when you craft your message, your post, ideal post, the one which people don't recognize that it's not that it's an ad. So when they realize that it's an ad, only when they see that it's sponsored. One of the good examples is, let's say, Louisa Hay or Hay House pages that craft their messages as the everyday post, and then they just promote. But the language is as if you write a message to your friend and you just let them know that this is, it's available, like this service is available. So this would be a good example of an ad, right? So when your message doesn't sound promotional, when you identify the problem and then bring your offer as a solution. So this would be like a simplest way of template for your Facebook ads. So for instance, today I had a conversation with a client, and she talked to me about what is it that she wants people to know about her offer, like who she wants to attract. And then based on what I listened, I crafted her a post that sounded, well, we will see how it converts, but it sounded very conversational when you express your thoughts. With another client, what we do, we build an audience. And this is the second, and they are equally important, your audience, how to know whom to promote, right? And so you can use your Facebook Lives and choose an option, video views, or you can just craft a post and choose an option, engagement. So with this audience, we put $3 on like a daily budget for the ad, and to see whether the audience reacts or not. And you can create the audience based on interest, let's say the pages they follow, supermarkets they follow in terms if they when they attend. For instance, in the UK there are more affluent supermarkets, so you know that if people are interested in that supermarket, their income level is at a certain level. So, or if they are health conscious, whole food market, for instance, would be supermarkets that people follow. Or any magazine like Health and Fitness, for instance, magazines, you can pick. So you know that if they follow this, they are your audience. And then you test. So the first stage usually is a test. So when you choose low budget ads, you can see whether the audience respond to your messaging. And this is the way how you test whom to target. So you know the age group you want to achieve. Let's say, for instance, the country, right? I don't target America at the moment, because depending on the currency, exchange rate, even like my lowest, offers, they seem a little bit too much, right? However, it depends also. I can target specific areas in America where it's not an issue. But you can choose countries. I usually recommend that you go one country at a time, or two that are similar, like Canada and US can be similar, right? And UK and Ireland are similar, so they're good. Ireland maybe on its own, it's too small, but you can put in a combination. When they are in different, like European countries, you can put Scandinavian bloc together. They are more or less similar, like in terms of characteristics. But this is just in a nutshell where to start. So tomorrow when I will be talking about creative part, right? So this is another element of your Facebook ad. So it's audience and offer, and then this creative part. And creative part is serving in order to stop people from scrolling down, so to grab their attention. And there are different ways how you can do it. So I will be talking in tomorrow's presentation, and it will be available in the group as well. But this is like, I think it's the easiest part in terms of, because you can be creative. So, and then just knowing which one to go for. And it doesn't need to be anything like sophisticated. It's just an element of grabbing attention. Another one is attitude. And I believe that, so when we come to creating Facebook ads and expect it to be hard, something will go wrong. And from time to time, I get the error messages as well. So it's inevitable. It doesn't matter how much you know, you will get an error message or something is not, they have a glitch in the system. And just by knowing that this stuff works, so you can, and Facebook usually show you that this is why it's a mistake. Even though like it doesn't make sense, sometimes you just go with what they ask you to do, and then you can come back and redo. But when you expect just the best from it, it will return the best. And I would recommend to use it as curiosity. Like, let's say if you want, like, if you don't have thousands and thousands of pounds to spare, or dollars, and it's like rare case when businesses decide, oh, let me blow money on Facebook ads. However, I've seen people are spending thousands a day, right? And it can be done with like a $30 or pounds for a month. When you set, you can regulate how long your Facebook ads is working. You put your lifetime budget $30 for a month, so it's $1 a day. Yes, you will get the information slower, but it's better than doing nothing. So that's why I encourage you to try to at least to do $1 a day. And as I said, in the group, you can come and we can build it together.